Hi everybody, sanibonani, welcome to my channel. Igama lami Ntando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyasibuka ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese sizala sokhuluma ngala ma-shows, senza ama-recaps or ama-reviews. Siyaphinda-ke futhi sikhulume ngama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers ethu ala eMzansi. And today I want to talk about shock. The shock that we got from the announcement Moja Love. Okay, Moja Love has announced ukuthi tonight at 9 o'clock, instead of us getting the episode of Isencane Lengane, we are going to get an exclusive interview Siyacela. This was a shock to me, honestly, because obviously it is part of their response to the backlash that they got after last week's episode, where Siyacela basically admitted to physically abusing Ntando. He said that he does hit Ntando. It will hit her again if ever she gets out of hand or she doesn't listen to him. Ntando said the same thing. In fact, we saw him acting that way towards her, even breaking the phone in front of us on the episode. So we saw it. It's not something that we are suspecting. It's not one of those things where we say we don't know who to believe. It's not at all as more in Lerato's situation. We saw it, they confessed to it, we know that it happens. And of course, people couldn't believe Gucci that made it into the episode, and that it didn't seem like Moja Love had done anything about it. And the initial response was the fact that they do not support anything that has to do with gender-based violence, and that they had tried to help the couple. They said that they called the police, but then Ntando refused to open a case, and they feel like they stopping the show because we're saying that it's about time that this show ends, because now they're showing things that they shouldn't be showing on TV, and they are not helping Ntando like they should. Okay, so Moja Love responded to say they don't believe that cutting off the show would be the solution, so the show will continue, because they believe that what they are showing on Isencane Lengane is actually things that happen in our society. So it's very important that they show that. Okay, so people still were not happy with that. Okay, and so they are continuing to do their PR job, basically, because now they have decided that they are going to give Siyacela an interview. I guess they've already given him an interview. Maybe it's already taped, and we are going to see it tonight at 9 p.m. I don't understand Moja Love, because it just seemed like, or it looks like, or to me it feels like they always give a voice to the perpetrator or the alleged perpetrator. They make sure that the person that is the one that is abusive, I'm not even going to say alleged, because for an example, Siyacela has confessed to being abusive to Ntando, and we also had Onumdeni, we had Utabula, we saw him being abusive to Nkanyezi, and they seem to, like, if they are getting a backlash after the episode plays, they always give a voice to the person that is a perpetrator, because even Onumdeni, after they received backlash, they gave Utabula in one episode a chance to speak up, where he was like, he understands that what he did was wrong, and he is sorry that he did what he did to Nkanyezi. They never went back to Nkanyezi to find out how she feels about it, because honestly the apology was true to Nkanyezi, but they never went to Nkanyezi to see how she feels, if she was okay. We don't even know if Nkanyezi was ever offered the help that she needed at the time after she experienced that abuse from Utabola. They're doing the same here, because the person that is actually the perpetrator is Siyacela, but they are giving Siyacela a platform tonight. They're going to be giving him a platform tonight. I already know how it's gonna go, you guys. They're gonna try and they probably are training him right now to say, listen, you have to take some responsibility. You have to sound like you're taking some responsibility, and say you understand that what you did was wrong, and you have to offer an apology and all of that, because they think that we are stupid, and that we are going to believe that if Siyacela comes on national TV and says, yes, I know that what I did is wrong and all of that, that we are going to believe that it's going to be the end of it, and then after that he's never gonna abuse Ntando ever again. But we are not stupid, you guys. I cannot believe it. It's like, for me, it will make far more sense to actually do an exclusive interview with Ntando, just to hear her out. Does she understand that that situation that she is in is unacceptable? Does she understand that? Even bring an expert somehow to offer like advice maybe to her, and also for her to understand that it's okay to walk out of a relationship like that. That is not something that she needs to accept. For us to find out was how long it's been going on. Is it still continuing if even after they had finished shooting the show? So for them to be giving the exclusive interview to the perpetrator, I'm like, I like every week Moja finds a way to shock us when it comes to Isencane Lengane. But Moja have kunama issues that we deal with in our society, and that they don't seem to take them seriously. One of those issues, obviously, it's GBV. And also remember, you guys, that we had an issue pastor law or present show Riyadzotela or something, and there was allegations that he was initiating a relationship with a child. There was even recordings going around, which a lot of us could clearly hear that it sounds like him, where he was speaking to a child in an inappropriate way. And Moja Love made sure that they gave him a platform to explain himself. They suspended him, I think it was a few days. Okay, and the next thing he was back, they offered him his job back. Knowing Moja Love, they even gave him a raise after that. It's like they don't hold people accountable. It's the same thing that happened with Jub Jub when he went on MacG podcast and chill, and then there were all of these stories that were coming out about Jub Jub and the alleged abuse to people that he had been in relationships with. They suspended him for a few days, and then he got his job back, and maybe they even gave him a raise. They just, Moja Love is becoming that place that people are just going to do whatever, and then when the public start feeling like it's too much, then they're given a chance to offer a very light apology, and then they think that we're just going to pass this issue. Listen, I'm going to watch that interview, but I feel like I already know what's gonna be in that, because it's only 30 minutes. What can you what can you get in 30 minutes speaking to somebody that is an abuser, that doesn't understand that that is wrong? Because there is no way that it, like between last week's episode and now, Siyacela suddenly understands that what he did to Ntando is wrong, and it's not like they're going to be showing Siyacela getting arrested on national TV, so it's probably just going to be him saying, yeah, I understand that what I did is wrong, because that's what they've been telling him to say, and then he's going to offer an apology, and that's going to be it, and they're going to expect us to just continue watching the show as if nothing happened. I am amazed by Moja Love, but I don't even know why I'm still getting amazed and getting shocked by Moja Love, because that is what they do on this channel, you guys. I'm starting to feel like nathi siyayisupporta le nonsense yabo because we watch these shows, and it looks like no matter how much noise we make about the wrong things that they do on this channel, it's almost like they use that to their advantage. Like when we talk about it, we make them more money, because for them it's like no publicity is bad publicity. Just the fact that we made so much noise about Siyacela last week, and they are giving him an exclusive interview, they are actually taking advantage of the publicity, the bad publicity that they have received because of what he did, to even make more money. Because I trust you me, there's a lot of people that are going to be watching this interview. I do not understand why they keep supporting perpetrators of GBV. I do not understand why they will give that boy a platform to say anything, where he sat there on the episode and confessed to a crime, and he is still employed by Moja Love. I don't understand it. Anyway, you guys, I don't know if any of you are going to be watching the interview, but I want to hear in the comment section, what do you think about the fact that Moja Love has decided that they are going to do this exclusive interview with Siyacela? Do you think that there's anything positive that can come out of this interview? And what do you think about Ntando? Do you not think that we should be getting a chance as well to hear her out in the interview? Who deserves an interview between the two of them? Anyway, you guys, listen, I will definitely review the interview and the episode that follows after that, so we will talk in details about whatever it is abazobe bedlala ngathi bekusho in that interview in details. Anyway, please like the video before uphume kuyona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngithanda kakhulu.